Hey folks, hey, Professor Johnson here. Welcome to this week's module. And this week we are diving into the worlds of patterns. And I think, because I love patterns, one of the most exciting and dynamic aspects of fashion design and aesthetic building or being able to explain your aesthetic. So, patterns, they do a lot more than just decorate garments, they create visual interest and they help us define our identity. And patterns can be applied in a lot of different ways. They can be printed or woven. They can have non-woven structures. And they also can establish motifs. So, how some motifs develop into patterns is really interesting. I'm gonna bring a pattern here that is a motif, a little something that I was working on. Paisley. So we'll learn about some patterns and some motifs, okay? And we'll also give you some words to use to define when you are going to put those patterns into your own design or in your own aesthetic, okay? So we're going to start by exploring some motifs, the main element of any pattern, and you'll see how motifs come from a lot of different sources. So we think of this bandana motif. We tie it to the West, so we tie it to Western wear, and it really is paisley, which is actually an India motif. So you will learn that. So we will talk about that. You'll see how they come from a lot of sources and how they're interpreted in a lot of different ways. Okay, and they'll also talk about the different types of patterns. So printed, woven, applied, and how they're formatted and arranged in design, okay? But just know that patterns, they don't exist in a vacuum. You know, they're influenced by trends, seasons, what the company or brand image is, and also the way that designers create collections or coordinated pieces. So when we think of iconic designers, which you're gonna learn about this week, folks like Versace or Gucci or Ralph Lauren for with the player, right? Or with the polo player, Gautier. We'll all talk about how they leverage patterns to create signature looks that still inspire fashion. So those are three designers that you're going to review this time: Versace, Ralph, and Gautier. Okay. So some of the key things that we're going to talk about is understanding motifs, identifying different types of patterns. So patterns. Also, how they're formatted and arranged, and again, how they're influenced by trends, seasons, and brand identity. Okay, so you know what to do next. Jump into the reading. I take care of the reading. Look at the lecture. Work on our discussion board, and this discussion board is going to see how different patterns shape your design choices. Those are things that are in your class. Okay. All right, so that's it for this week's for the introduction. So enjoy exploring the world of patterns, and I can't wait to see you in your discussion on the discussion board. Okay, see ya.